So my OG yogis, my name is Brianna and I'm a yoga educator. So today we are going to be going over a yoga sequence for sun salutation. So we did one of these probably like a couple weeks ago, but we're going to do another one. What I love about sun sal is that there are a lot of little funky variations, but we're going to do pretty traditional sun salutation with all these little nuances that exist within our sun salutation with a warm-up and a cool down. So sun salutation is an invigorating practice. So as opposed to moon salutation, which I talked about the other day, our sun salutation is designed to help you get ready and go for the day. So I love to cue sun salutations in a yoga practice where my goal is to help people release energy, like pent up energy and anger and stress. So with that, let's just go ahead and get down to business. All right, you guys, so I always start a practice with a mental warm-up just to get grounded and into the present moment and ready for our yoga practice. So with that, what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead, let the palms come down for grounding or up for receiving, whatever feels right for you. Lately, I've been leaning towards grounding. Go ahead and inhale your shoulders up in the ears. Exhale, roll them down and back. Engage the core and engage the Mula Bandha. Mula Bandha engagement for ladies, it's a Kegel. For men, it's kind of like clenching the sex organs up and lifting here and creating a line of energy from the root all the way up into the crown. So what you're going to do here is I invite you to gently close your eyes and tune into your Ujjayi breath. Ujjayi breath, that's a deep inhale through the nose and a deeper exhale. Beautiful. So each inhale and each exhale brushes across the back of the throat. To create an ocean sound or a Darth Vader sound, whatever you want to call it here. Beautiful. Begin to inhale an intention into your practice. Intention setting is goal setting. It can be something simple like increasing mobility, something spiritual, something physical, whatever it is that you feel like you need in this present moment, I invite you to tune into. I typically tune into the intention of being present. We'll switch it up today with the intention of inner wisdom. So you're gonna go ahead, set that intention that you are wise and you have everything you need, or you have inner wisdom. Inhale that intention in and exhale anything that does not serve your intention. Would you just do this 3 more times? And with each breath, I want you to kind of bring your awareness even closer. So maybe your first circle of awareness is 4 corners of your room. And then your next breath, bring it even closer, maybe a little bubble around your yoga mat. And then the last circle of awareness, breath of awareness, I just want you to focus on the body. So just go ahead and do this now. I want you to inhale that biggest circle of awareness. Exhale, bring it even closer. Take a breath here, inhaling your intention in. And taking an exhale, bringing your awareness even closer to the sensations of the body. Noticing what you're feeling, what you're thinking. Taking a deep inhale here. And a deeper exhale. Inhale your intention in. Just for 1 more breath. Deep inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. So from here, we're going to transition into tabletop. I like to always start by warming up the spine before we do even more dynamic movement. So we're going to go ahead. I want you to find your tabletop. Index fingers point towards the front. Knees find the wide edges of the hips. Go ahead and bring the fists in between those knees. You should be able to fit both fists in between those knees for that hip width distance apart. Index fingers point towards the front here. You're going to go ahead and inhale, shine the heart towards the front, arch that back. cow pose. And exhale, hold the tummy, pull the shoulder blades apart, cat pose. 7 more rounds of breath here. Deep inhale. And exhale. Do this with your own rhythm of breath. Two. Last breath, deep inhale. And exhale. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna stretch out the wrist because in our sun sows, we tend to put a lot of pressure on the wrist if you're not doing it right. So you're gonna go ahead, I want you to flip the left palm back. So if this isn't on your practice, if it feels too intense, go ahead and let that hand face out. And then do the same thing to the other hand, whatever variation you're taking, whether it's both hands back or both hands out. Be mindful of your body and what feels right. You should never feel a sharp pain in yoga. And go ahead and create shoulder circles here. So shoulders go left, up, right, and back. Maybe for 4 full circles. And then next time you cross center, you'll just go ahead and go in the other direction for 4 circles. Beautiful. From here, plant both hands back towards the front. And do one more wrist warm up. You're gonna go ahead and ground. I want you to push the hands into the earth so much that your shoulder blades are pulling apart here. Ground on the left hand, flip the right palm towards you, make a bad fist and open it up. So some people have described it as like pinching a nerve, and you should not feel that sensation at all. I actually do this in physical therapy. One more, deep close and open. Flip that right palm back, this time left palm. Make a bad fist and open it up. 2 more here. Last one. Flip that palm back. Bring the heels back and shake out the wrist here. Beautiful. Maybe you want to take whatever movement feels right for you. So, I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna find a name for it eventually. Maybe like, I don't know, you guys comment what you think this is. Like seaweed. I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna do one more warm up. I want you to go ahead, inhale, arms up like a Bollywood dancer. And then exhale and back down. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, back down. Beautiful. So, from here, I invite you to go ahead, maybe give your wrist a little bit of a break for a second. So we're gonna go ahead, knees, hips and shoulders line up, tuck the back toes, engage the core, engage the mula bandha. We're gonna stretch out the backs of the feet. So that engagement, notice there's a tiny pelvic tuck here. Shine the palms towards the front, deep inhale, exhale, lower. And we're stretching out the backs of the feet for our down dog. So in yoga, everything is connected. If this is too much for you, by the way, you can find your way like this for that stretch. This works too. But everything in yoga is connected. So if you're noticing that your hips need more mobility, sometimes that's an issue all the way down in the ankles. So with that, just keep that in mind. We're gonna go ahead. I want you to just inhale, arms up, exhale them down. 3. This is intense. I have long toes. 2. Last one, inhale, arms up. And exhale back down. Beautiful. Okay, from here, go and untuck the toes, bat the feet into the mat, just find your way. And tabletop. From here, we're gonna quickly warm up the shoulder. So we're gonna do thread the needle. You're gonna ground in the right hand. You're gonna inhale, right arm up. And exhale, thread that needle through. Find your way onto your shoulder here. Maybe walk the top end to the top of the mat. Maybe you're gonna create a bind with that hand and that hip. I'm gonna stay here for 8 breaths. Last one, deep inhale and exhale. Go ahead and ground that hand. You're gonna inhale, right arm up and exhale, ground it. This time you're gonna ground in the right hand. You're gonna inhale, left arm up. Exhale, thread the needle. Find your way onto your shoulder. Walk the top hand to the top of the mat. And just stay here. You stay just like this. Maybe you want the hand to create a bind. 6 more breaths here. Last breath, deep inhale. Exhale, go ahead and ground that hand, or inhale, left arm up. And exhale, go ahead and ground it. Beautiful. So from here, we're gonna go ahead, we're going straight into our sun sound. So I want you to tuck the hands, I want you to push the hands into the earth. So what I want you to do is I want you to notice that in your tabletop, you're pressing these 3 points of the hands into the earth. So you're kind of like cupping a little bit. Index fingers are shining towards the front. And you're putting so much strength in the fingers that if I were there, I couldn't lift up your fingers. So I'll show you what I mean right now. So you want to push into the earth so much that I couldn't lift up your finger. If you're kind of hanging out here, then I can lift up that finger. Hoping you can see what I mean here. And do this one more time. So this is with strength, and this is if you're just dumping into the wrist. So notice that difference, okay? So we're gonna push the hands into the earth. Inner elbows, if it's in your physiology, are gonna shine towards the front here. Notice your shoulder blades pull apart a little bit. This is how you do your tabletop so that you're not dumping into the wrist. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna transition from here into down dog. You're gonna tuck the toes, you're gonna take a deep inhale, exhale, push it back into your downward facing dog. So notice here that I'm pushing the hands into the earth again. I'm not dumping in my shoulders. I'm pushing so much that I'm not even able to dump in my shoulders, right? Then you're gonna go shine the chest towards the thighs here as you create a V shape with the body. Go ahead and walk the dog. It just helps release tension in the backs, the calves, and the hamstrings, and even in the lower back. So, if your practice is ever too much, you're always welcome to take a child's pose and take a breather. Maybe take a child's pose and turn around and pause the video. So that's a tool for you always. So you're just gonna stay here for 4 more breaths. Deep inhale, deeper exhale. 3, 2, 1, deep inhale, and exhale. Go ahead and look towards those hands. So from down dog, we transition into forward fold. And typically we just do that by stepping forward into your forward fold. I'll show you some funky variations that I like to do in our sun salutation the next time we do it. So you can stay just like this. Just take a breath, go on gentle bend in the knees, release the tension. In the backs of the legs and in the lower back, taking a deep inhale and a deeper exhale. From here, we're transitioning into half lift. So you inhale up, spine comes up halfway. It's kind of like an elongation towards the front. So you don't actually come up halfway, right? So this is also a half lift. What a half lift is an extension in the spine, and then you exhale lower back into your forward fold. From here, gentle bend. And you're gonna inhale arms up into Tadasana. But what I like to do for the first time is I like to just inhale, roll it up one vertebrae at a time into our mountain pose or Tadasana. So the very last vertebrae, inhale, shoulders up into the ears, and exhale, roll them down and back, engaging the core and engaging the Mula Bandha. So I'm gonna move back because I don't think you guys can see me. Now what you're gonna do here, gentle bend, inhale, arms up. And then gentle bend, exhale, find your forward fold. From here, you're gonna go ahead, bend the knees, plant the hands. I'm gonna transition back now. You're gonna step it back into your plank pose. So you can always modify this plank by finding your way onto your knees. So for the first time, we're gonna find our way onto our knees. Untuck the toes. You're gonna take a deep inhale, you're gonna exhale, look forward, and you're gonna push down here. So the chaturanga down, you're pushing down, elbows are tucking in here. And then you inhale up into your fullest expression. So we're gonna start with mini cobra. So it's this minor elongation. And exhale lower. From here, use those knees and just push it back into down dog. Beautiful, you guys. So, other variations of your sun salutation. So what I really love to do when I'm in sun salutation is to inhale the heels up and exhale and back down. Just kind of warm up the ankles. And sometimes I like to play around with it. Inhale, heels up, exhale, heels over towards the right. Exhale. Inhale, arm, heels up. Exhale, left. Inhale, heels up. And look towards the hands. And then I like to tiptoe the feet towards the hands into my forward fold. Nice. Go ahead, gentle bend and connect the hands and the elbows and ragdoll the top half of the body to the left and to the right. Shaking your head, yes. Shaking your head, no. And shaking your head, yes again. We're present. Go ahead and release the hands here, gentle bend. And the other variation of a way to come up is to inhale, reverse swan dive, arms up. And then exhale them. Keeping the shoulders down and out of the ears. I like to inhale, create a micro back bend in the back here. And then exhale, lower into your forward fold. So, side note, you guys, there are two ways to reverse swan dive, arms up, right? So if you're ever, I like to expand out. I like to gentle bend, inhale, arms up, expanding the arms out. Exhale, shoulders down and back. But you can also, if you're ever in a small space, gentle bend, inhale, arms forward. Exhale, shoulders down and back. And then you continue with your practice. So exhale, lower into forward fold. Plant the hands, step it back, plank pose. So once you feel strong enough in your practice, maybe you'll keep that plank pose, take a deep inhale. Exhale, lower, chaturanga down. Notice that my elbows are kind of at 90-degree angles. And then you inhale up, find fullest expression, whether it's mini cobra, maybe it's full cobra, where the arms extend all the way, or maybe it's upward facing dog, where the feet and the hands are the only things grounded. And then from here, you exhale, transition back into your downward facing dog. So we're gonna do this one more time, and I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna cue it the way I cue it from my yoga classes, okay? So you're gonna look towards the hands, step, hop, or jump the feet towards the hand. Gentle bend. Oh, BT dubs. So if you're trying to learn the hop, right? A good way to do it, mind you, listen to your bodies. You can bunny hop halfway and then step it if you feel comfortable with that. Or you can do what I like to call jump, where you jump all the way up. But you don't want to jump heavy ever. So if you know that you can't control it, you're not ready for it. Anyways, in that forward fold, gentle bend the knees, inhale, arms up. Exhale, shoulders down and back, engage the core. Inhale, micro back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, plant the hands, step it back. Plank pose, deep inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. And exhale, push it back. And then from here, just go ahead and meet me in your downward facing dog, or in your child's pose. Take a breather, maybe take a sip of water, pause the video, whatever you need. We are going to officially cool down our practice. So I always love to cool down by opening up the lower back. The lower back tends to be my problem area. If you sit in a desk all day, typically it is your hips, shoulders, and back. So that's why we always target hips, shoulders, and backs. Whenever you're ready, just go ahead and meet me on your back. Hug the knees into the chest. Take a deep inhale and a deeper exhale. 3, 2, last one, deep inhale and exhale. From here, we're transitioning into supine twist. Go ahead and extend the left arm out. Right, or your knees go over towards the right, keeping the left shoulder grounded. And you can look up or over your right shoulder and stay here for 8 breaths. Go ahead and take your last breath. Deep inhale through the nose for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Go and exhale out for 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, go and bring the knees up. Exhale, knees over towards the left. Right arm grounds here. Take a deep inhale. Exhale it over. You can look up or over your right shoulder. I'm going to stay here for 7 breaths. Last one, deep inhale. Exhale, bring it into center. And go ahead and take a moment to just take whatever movement you need here. So you want to alternate hugging the knees into the chest. Maybe you want to take a happy baby. So whatever feels right for you here. Maybe you want to take a reclining pigeon. We're going to take 8 breaths here. So you're going to do 4 on each side, whatever you decide to do. Last one, deep inhale. Exhale, bring it back, ground that knee. Left heel hooks over, or do whatever you did, right? 4 breaths. If you're in a happy baby, just stay in a happy baby. Last breath, deep inhale. Exhale, go ahead and ground it. And then from here, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna change the frame and we're gonna close our practice. Thank you guys so much for practicing with me today. Next week, we're going to be going over a kind of mini core series. So one day it's gonna be core 1, the other day is gonna be core 2. One day is gonna be specifically core and balance, and the next day it's gonna be just core. So kind of yoga-esque, but also a minor HIIT workout, but it'll be a lot of fun. You guys will really enjoy it. You're gonna need a block for that one, and I'll let you know about it before class, or you know, right before the video. Anyways, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm pretty excited about it. But the light in me honors the light in each and every one of you. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and ring that bell for future videos. Namaste, you guys, and be well. Okay. Bye.